Hello, everyone. You're welcome to Generation Elevation Network channel. Um, for those of us that are new here, you're welcome. And for our returning audience, you're welcome. For those of us who are new, Generation Elevation Network is the full meaning of Gen. And we're a network for young people, young professionals, and women as well. And the aim is to discover our purpose, embrace our life's calling through various transformational experiences that are curated to enable them unleash their greatest potentials, be transformed, and then go on to co-create with God for their better tomorrow and transform society. Now, recently, we have started a series we have titled Unleash Your Voice, right? So, unleashing your voice means starting from where you are, accepting what you know, accepting what you see, accept what you can imagine today. Your voice is with you and it is enough, right? Your voice also matters. So, what we're doing is encouraging everyone who has a story to share, who has um, something they would want to share with the audience. And we're inviting you to come onto our platform and to unleash your voice on Generation Elevation Network. And today we have a guest in our midst, right? This is our first episode, and our guest will be sharing her story. She'll be unleashing her voice to all of us. And we have in the house Oluwatobiloba Esther. She's going to be introducing herself to us and she's going to tell us her story. So please welcome with me Oluwatobiloba Esther. Right. Toby, you're welcome.
Thank
And
you, man.
I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself to us, and then the stage is yours to share your story with us. Thereafter, I'll come back and I will ask questions with regards to your story. So over to you.
Good evening, everyone. My full name is Ajeolu Atobiloba Esther, but people usually call me Toby. So my story is a very small but powerful one, which has helped me grow in different ways and has made me a bit unique from others. So, like a random family, I have my dad, I have my mom, sisters, and brother. They're just three children. One, my sister is married, and the second child about to finish school, and the third in medicine line and everything. But my own story is unique because I'm not like this brilliant child. You know, when you have a brilliant child in the house, you should always come out with the best result, the best this, the best that. I'm not that. But I found my uniqueness in hospitality management. And thanks to my late mom, she was able to see me through that part. Before she left, she enrolled me in different schools. Then I found my school, which I'm graduating from by August. She found the school and she was like, this is your passion. And since then, I've been growing. But the main story that is making me stand out in everywhere I go is my resilience. There's no how. Yes, I did jump twice. I did YX 4 times. All this that happened to me has built a very strong, resilient spirit in me because you don't you don't do exams up to 4 times and you think you remain the same. There's this sense of no, you have to do this at this particular time, and then you don't give up. Don't say because you failed you want to give up. Once you give up, that's the end of it. Because like the story he said, this person that gives us that fuck up is just a slide. Because once you give up, you allow the devil to take over. You start doing what you're not meant to do. You start drinking, you start smoking, you start mingling with the wrong set of people. But no, I do not give up. My family is a very great supporter to me. Even when I fail, they'll tell me, pick up yourself, you can do it. So it made me keep pushing myself to this stage I am right now. And when I go out and I tell people, don't give up, they look at me and like, what did this girl know? But because they don't know the story behind me, they're like, oh, she's just saying that. But for me, I know that I can't give up because I have a lot of people that I need to impact. The next generation ahead of me, I'll become a mother. I have people on my neck that no, you can do it. Don't look at yourself as a very small person. You have a great future ahead of you. You focus, and it has made me a very unique lady in which I can even talk to my friends. I have friends that they call me on a daily basis. So this is going on with me. I've seen you handle such great um, process. You walk through life, losing people, losing your mom, because actually losing my mom was very hard for me. But the way I handled it and it made me stronger. People will say, you don't look like someone that just lost a mother. You still have like everything is fine. Yes, because I have built a resilient spirit in me. Even if I'm gonna cry, I'll cry in my quiet place and come out still smiling. So for now I can say that's the small story behind this young little girl that is growing to become a international brand lady that has companies all over Nigeria. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow, that is a powerful story, Toby. That is powerful. That is really inspiring, very, very inspirational. And I mean every word of it. Yes. And what is more important is, for your age and at where you are right now, for you to be able to acknowledge all that you have been through. So you did JAM 2 times, you did WAEC 4 times, and you're graduating in August. From where? Could you
Yes,
just share with us where you graduating from?
I'm graduating from Workforce College of Hospitality, Lagos.
Fantastic. So you studied hospitality management. Well done.
Yes.
Well done. And then you talked about losing your mom, right? How did you handle that? What were you thinking in all of that period? And at what stage of your life when you lost your mom, and how were you able
So,
to go through that?
so I just lost my mom a year and few months. It's just a year. So it's not been easy. It's been crazy. It's been a very hard one for me because at the time I was the most closest daughter to her, aside from my siblings. I'm always the one, oh, she needs this and this to be because she has an hospitality, a mini hospitality industry like shop. She's into rentals and catering for food and everything. So if there's any urgency, I'm the first person she will actually call. She will sort out things and do customers. And most of the customers still knows me like, oh, this is the daughter of this person. It was very hard for me. It was a very tough time because I just gained my admission back for my HND level. And she had this saying that it's me that saw that will read. I'm going to be at your graduation. I'll see that at your wedding. So one more time when I remember this story, this saying of hers, I will cry because it's a very touching one for me because she has been in my life, not from baby. She's been the one taking care of me and everything. During her burial, I could not look at her casket because, hey, how would I cope with this woman? If she had like a whole backbone created in me. But with the help of, I don't know how I got my strength. I can just say God gave me this strength, this inner strength, because everyone around me were like, Toby is the one that would break down the most because I was the most closest to her. But the way I handled this situation, the way I was carrying myself, when we went to the mortuary to look at her, the way I was old, like the way I even composed myself when we were doing everyone like, what is happening? Why is Toby not scratching the ground? I had to tell them I had peace because I know she has gone to be with the Lord. So I had to calm down, pick myself, all
Mm.
advice. I used it to build myself, and which has helped me in different stages so far.
Thank you so much, Toby, for sharing all of that. Thank you, really. Now, you also talked about one of the challenges you had was having to redo your exams, having to retake your exams. So you did JAM 2 times, you did your WAEC 4 times, 4 times. Now, I just want you to share with us um, how were you able to pull through that season of your life? How did you find courage to, do you see, take exam once, right? You didn't pass. Take it the second time, and then the third time, and then the fourth time. That's why 4 times. Then you take jam, right? And then you have to do it again. How did you find the courage to take all of those steps until you got what you wanted?
So okay, so my first wife was SS3. My first jump was in SS2. I
Oh,
tried jump in SS2. So
okay.
I got 183 because my secondary school was like, you guys go and try jump. Let's see how
Mm,
far you can.
mm,
So that when you finish, you'll be able to know where you stand. So when I did that and I did not pass, it was not really a big deal for me because I was still going to do SS3. But to me, I thought that people of your age would do jam once and they'll go to school and forfeit SS3.
mm,
Yeah. So my mom was like, no, you are still in line. It's not like you failed completely,
mm,
but you can still do better. So after my jam, my wire was, it's not like I really failed, but some course that I need to do because I was not even interested in the hospitality line. I was going for mass communication. My mom said, no, you don't have the, let me say, you're not of that category because anything kitchen, anything house, anything taking care of space, I love it. So she was like, no, you can't. I've seen one uniqueness in you, and which I feel is the most dominant in you. So I had to go. When I came to the school, I asked for their criteria, and they said, no, I've not done some courses, which I have to redo, which like I was just a lot of food and food in secondary school, they think home economics. So you have to go and do home economics, this kind of different cooking. You have to do WAEC again. You have to do your maths, English, biology, or agri. And in secondary school, I did both agri and biology. So it helped me just build myself. So when I was in my second one, I had to do biology and agri. Why it did not work out. But it was painful because my mom was like, no, what's going on? Because it was late already for me. I can't say I'm going to finish secondary school. I finished a bit late. I gained admission a bit late. Doing all these exams again broke me. Like, it broke me completely. I can't. Because when my mates at the school seemed struggling to write an exam, but with the help of friends, I had great friends and they're still with me. They finish their working. They'll tell me, Toby, you are the one that know about you not going to school yet. So what I know is you're passing. You're going to pass. You are going to pass. And they will advise me. They will pray with me. They will help me. when I have the exam, they're reading with me, okay, read this, read that, and it helps me. And the last one I was going to do, once I did it and the result came out, I was spoiled. I broke my second job. I was scared. I was like, no. I met a friend too in that jam when I was registering for jam. We were not in the same center. But by the time I was checking my own result, he has checked his own. He just called me. What's your result? I said, I don't have the strength to check it. He said, well, you have the strength to check it. I just checked it and I saw 393. I was like, I just screamed in the house. I was the only one in the house. I can remember, like, I was the only one in the house that day. I just screamed and called my mom. I told her she was dancing. Oh, she was not around. She was happy when she came back. She was like, thank God. So I started the school process, and I just feel that I had great people, great support system that even if they are looking down at you, they feel like this girl is a sign of concern. Why is she not going? But they would come out still holding me strong, praying for me, guiding me through. So great support system is needed. As a young girl, boy, you need a great support system. And most parents of nowadays, they are not in the life of their children. They take over their work, traveling. They don't even know their children very well. So I had a great mom. Most like yeah, my dad was not always around, yes. But once he's around, you will know he's around. He will sit you down, bring your mask. Because he knows I'm not good with math. He will take me math. He will take me literature. My dad was good with those. And I had known that, okay, yeah, do this. What else? So I had great support system that helped me through this journey. And I'm grateful for all what they've done so far.
Thank you. Thank you. I really like, the depth at which you went to in sharing all of that. And yes, we're going to be looking at the takeaways, but you talked about great support system, having a very supportive family, and the fact that you were being pushed, you were being nurtured quite early to begin to take on this, career challenges, which prepared you, right? So even though you did WIAC 4 times, it was in preparation for when you will be ready to do it. So that is really, really so good. Now, I'm going to ask you, Toby, is like, so apart from the support system and the external help that you got for yourself, what's one mindset shift, what mindset, right, would you credit that helped you push through the challenges that you have? Because you've identified yourself that you may not be that brilliant child, but what's that mindset that has helped you pull through challenges?
One mindset that helped me through challenges. I can say God as my first factor. God. I never relent. Like once I'm going through a situation, I'm going through a problem, the first thing I always remember is God. And in helping me to make the right decision, I'm always putting God first before I think about, okay, so how can I solve this problem alone or with help from my friends and family? So basically, I always put God first in everything. And from there, I can get a revelation of what I should do, or if I need to talk or get advice from people. I have people much older than me that I talk to, and they'll give me direction on what to do. So I can put it as God being a very great factor for me.
Well done. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to be rounding up very soon, and I want you to just share one practical step, right? Someone watching us today and going through challenges. We may not know what challenges they are, but what's one practical step that you can share that you can give to someone watching that they can take, right, to start or to change their own trajectory as well, to change their own journey, that whatever the hurdles, the obstacles, the challenges, they can come out and be able to say, oh, I'm going to be graduating in August. Oh, I'm going to be doing this very soon. What's one practical step that you can share with us for this person to take or these people to take?
Thank you so much, ma. Because, okay, so the way we handle situation and problem differs from each individual. The way I will handle my own problem is not the way another person will be able to handle our own problem. Some people will say, hey, let me go and kill myself. That's the last solution. And some people will like ask, okay, let me talk to an elderly person to give me advice. Let me talk to a spiritual father. Like the Catholic, they will go to their priest. The normal Pentecostal people will go to their pastor or someone outside to get advice, like a counselor. For me, I can tell the person should hold on God, number one factor, and be ready to talk out. Don't hold back. Because the more you are holding back, the more you are hurting yourself, and you will not be able to move forward. And you will not be able to achieve anything. You will be in that past. You will lock yourself in that past. And one thing I've learned, forgive yourself. The mistake has happened. It has happened. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and pick the piece of what has happened. Put it together and piece it up and make meaningful ideas, meaningful story, meaningful things with that experience you've gotten. Because experience is a great teacher. It will help you. It will build you. It will shape you. It will help you know that, oh, this is what is ahead of you. And don't give up on yourself. Don't. Even when people are looking down at you, tell yourself, I can make it. Look at yourself, stand in the mirror, I can make it. I'm seeing myself in this company. I am working in this. I am working in great life. I am a child of light. I'm Miss Abba. You keep confessing great and nice pronouncements of your life. I think that's great advice I can tell anybody. Do not give up on yourself. Life will happen. Life will happen, but don't give up.
Thank you so much, Oluwatobiloba Esther, for that story, for sharing your powerful journey with us. There's so much that is packed in the story that you have shared in the journey. It's a journey of resilience, a journey of not giving up, and a few takeaways, big takeaways for us before we wrap up is from what Oluwatobiloba Esther has shared with us is let God be your go-to, right? Let God be. So whatever you're going through, she's, advising us, sharing with us. And that's one big takeaway to say, let God be that place that you will get to, you will go to, you will consult, right? It will be your result. It will be your first, point of action, and even your last point of action. What do you do rather than going to speak to people first, right? And she's also said that a great support system is very good. Now, Esther has talked about her own family being her own great support system, but you can make that choice. You can put together. So, for example, if you don't come from a good family or a family that gives you that support system, you can create one for yourself. Look for, in these days where we have everything is online, you can go on LinkedIn, you can look for people who have what you need and make them your support system. Do you see? And she's talked about forgiving yourself, picking yourself up from wherever you are right now. You've just heard her own story of resilience, of not giving up, of picking up herself every time. Then encourage yourself. encourage yourself, and affirmations, declarations, confessions, your words, the words that you speak, they are your first point of execution in anything that you do. It's so, so good. Such a beautiful, such a powerful story and a powerful journey. And we say well done to you, Esther, on not giving up so far. Yes, there's still so
Thank
much to do, but thus far have you come. And we look forward to your graduation. We look forward to coming on board with you to celebrate. We're looking forward to August. Thank you very much for coming today to share your story with us. Thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you, Esther. So to everyone, right, who has, you've heard Toby's story today. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for being here today. Right. Now, if you were inspired, right, we are asking that you like, subscribe, and share this video. Share to as many people as possible that they may be inspired as well, that they will get this story into, let a lot more people hear the story into more hands, into more hearts. There are a lot of people going through different challenges, but what we are saying today is you can pick yourself up, right? You can take another step towards what your goal, your vision, right? And if you have your own story of transformation, we want to hear it. We want to hear you. You can drop us a line, right? So if you look at the bottom of, the content, the comment box, there's an email, there's a contact link. You can DM us. If you're watching via Instagram, you can go to the link, right? You can join our community. You could be our next guest on Unleash Your Voice in Generational Elevation Network. And we're asking that you subscribe as well. So subscribe to Generational Elevation Network for more voices like Oluwatobiloba Esther, right? Hit the notification
Yes.
bell. Hit the notification bell so that when we have a video, you are the first to see it. And I want to say thank you everyone for watching. And I look forward to seeing you next time on Generation Elevation Network. Bye for now.
Bye.